In the crucible of the Peloponnesian War, Athens and Sparta clashed in a struggle that shook the foundations of the Greek world. From naval triumphs to devastating sieges, the conflict escalated into a relentless contest of strategy, betrayal, and resilience. In this third installment from AI American Generals, we dive into the Mytilenean Revolt, the brutal campaigns in Aetolia, and the shocking events at Pylos and Sphacteria, moments that defined the war's ferocity and tested the limits of both powers. In 428 BCE, the oligarchic city-state of Mytilene on Lesbos rebelled against Athens, aligning with Sparta and its allies, particularly Boeotia. Seeking to dominate the island of Lesbos, Mytilene fortified its city and hired mercenaries from the Euxenos Pontos. However, not all on Lesbos supported this move. Pro-democracy factions within Mytilene and other cities like Methymna remained loyal to Athens, alerting them to the rebellion. Weakened by plague and other conflicts, Athens initially struggled to respond, allowing Mytilene to strengthen its defenses. When Athens finally acted, their plan to attack during the Apollo festival was thwarted by a warned Mytilenean defense. A naval battle saw Athens' 40 triremes defeated, and negotiations collapsed as Mytilene sought Spartan aid. By 427 BCE, Athens laid a full siege, starving the city. A belated Spartan fleet under Alcides failed to arrive in time, forcing Mytilene to negotiate. The siege, though a victory for Athens, strained their finances to the breaking point. The Mytilenean Debate in Athens' Agora revealed the war's moral toll. Cleon, described by Thucydides as Athens' most ruthless leader, pushed for the execution of all Mytilenean males and the enslavement of women as a deterrent to future rebellions. His opponent, Diodotos, argued for moderation, warning that brutality would alienate allies. In a rare moment of mercy, Athens reversed its initial decision by a slim vote, sparing Mytilene from annihilation, a decision Thucydides noted as extraordinary in a war defined by cruelty. By 426 BCE, Athens grew bolder, launching a massive campaign against Boeotia and Aetolia, regions allied with Sparta. With support from Messenian allies, Athens sent two forces, one under Demosthenes to blockade the Corinthian Gulf, and another under Nicias to strike Tanagra, Melos, and Boeotia. Demosthenes, aiming to siege Lucca, gathered allies from Messenia, Corcyria, and Acarnania but faced desertions when he split his forces to reinforce from Phocis. In Aetolia, Demosthenes established a base in Locris but was outmaneuvered by Aetolian guerrilla tactics. Skilled javelin throwers exploited the hilly terrain, decimating the Athenian force, which lacked effective ranged units. Without a guide and facing constant ambushes, Demosthenes suffered heavy losses and retreated to Naupactos. His reputation tarnished, he avoided returning to Athens, instead securing naval victories at Alpi and Idamene to redeem himself. In 425 BC, after Messina and Sicily revolted against Athens due to Spartan diplomacy, Demosthenes proposed using Pylos as a base to raid Sparta with Messenian support. Initially rejected, his plan was forced into action when storms stranded Athenian forces at Pylos, where they began fortifying. Sparta's king Agis, alarmed by this threat, withdrew his annual invasion of Attica to counterattack. Sparta sent 90 ships under Brasidas and Thrasymeleidas, outnumbering Athens 60, but their assault on Pylos fortifications failed. Demosthenes strategically positioned his smaller force to repel repeated Spartan sorties. When the Athenian fleet arrived, it inflicted heavy damage on Sparta's navy, trapping 420 Spartan hoplites on Sphacteria. Sparta, desperate to avoid losing its elite homoioi citizens, opened ceasefire talks, but Athens' demands for territorial concessions were too steep, and fighting resumed. The siege of Sphacteria dragged on, with Athens struggling to maintain pressure. Cleon, facing criticism for rejecting earlier compromises, boldly promised victory within 20 days. Aided by a Spartan set fire that exposed their positions, Cleon and Demosthenes launched a nighttime assault with 800 hoplites, supported by archers and peltasts. Overwhelmed, the Spartans retreated to a fort, but a Messenian commander outflanked them, leading to the death of their leader Epitades. Exhausted, 292 Spartans, including 120 homoioi, surrendered, a shocking breach of their no-surrender tradition. The captives were taken to Athens, their fate a key issue in the Peace of Nicias years later. The Peloponnesian War's relentless chaos tested Athens and Sparta alike. Mytilenean Revolt, though crushed, exposed Athens' financial and moral strains. The Aetolian Campaign revealed their vulnerability on land, while Pylos and Sphacteria delivered a humiliating blow to Spartan pride. Athens held the advantage, but their overextension hinted at future cracks. As the Archidamian War neared its climax, the stage was set for more epic clashes, with peace remaining elusive amid hubris and bloodshed. AI American generals will continue to chronicle this saga of glory and tragedy. Stay tuned for what lies ahead. Like and subscribe to AI American Generals to never miss an episode of this gripping series on the Peloponnesian War.